In the grades area, I'm sure you're getting sick of hearing me say this, but look at what generous space we have. If we compare this with the older version, we have our menu on the left, we have instructions, we've got a menu on the top, and then, of course, is what we're here to view. So if we look at the new version, front and center is what we're going to be viewing. I am in the Enter Grades. Remember, this used to be on the left. And then the Manage Grades area has the very same functionality it did in the previous version. Our grading schemes, and of course, if you're in for the first time, the Setup Wizard. So let's go back to the Enter Grades. And you can search for students if your list is quite long, just as we did before, and switch to Spreadsheet View, which gives you the opportunity to change or enter grades in a columnar fashion. So let's switch back to Standard View. And I'd like to show you these little icons here. If you click on them, it will take you to the grading interface for that particular tool and that particular student. Pretty sweet. So what happens if you're looking at grades and you're saying, I wonder why in Discussion 2 he did so poorly, you can click here and find out. One more thing that I've discovered I'd like to share with you is how to release the final calculated grade. Just as in the old system, you have to actually release the scores for final calculated grade to allow students to see them. So if you click on the Action menu and click Grade All, you will see your class list. And so what we need to do is check at the top so that everybody is selected in the list. And then we can click on Release. And notice over here that it check marks everybody. And then if we save and set Confirm Yes and return to grades, we'll see that now they are released. One last thing I'd like to point out is how to adjust your settings. That is a link in the upper right-hand corner. So if you click on that, which brings us to our personal display options. Personal display options could be better labeled Instructor. The org unit display options could be better labeled Student Display. And then, of course, we still have calculation options. And I can return to grades.